What's going on, y'all? So listen. I said it before and I'll say it again. Caesar, you turned into such a bitch of all bitches, okay? Like pussy, okay? You need to check between your leg and see if your balls really descended because, bitch, the motherfuckers went right back up into your goddamn scrotum, okay? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on with you and this shit. I just think the preview. Okay, let's just get into the episode. This is Black and Crew season 7 episode 12 Sky Priority. So of course, he so-called fire Sky. He so-called in his feelings over Sky. Yeah, Sky didn't have the only thing that Sky did wrong. Sky didn't do shit wrong besides lying about that she was sick and going to she was sick. That's it. That's the only thing that she lied about. And that's the only thing that she did wrong. Other than that, her wanting to open up a business, her going down there to open up a business, just like you open up your other shops, okay? You don't stay down there all the time, do you? With your other shops, you always come back to New York. So how come Sky couldn't go down there to Miami for a month or so, open up her shop, and then come back up to Black Ink and do whatever the fuck it is that you had her doing, okay? People can multitask. That's how people out here who have multiple businesses that don't correlate or deal with each other. You making it seem as if Sky is down here opening up a whole new tattoo shop, trying to take and use Black Ink name to get customers off of your tattoo shop and all that stuff. She's opening up a fucking clothing boutique who could possibly carry Black Ink merchandise and make your brand a little bit bigger if you would have thought about that. But we want to be so simple-minded. We want to be so closed-minded. We want to be so misogynistic and narcissistic and arrogant and thinking that the only person that's supposed to have something in this world is you because you supposedly had helped everybody else come up because this girl don't need you on the come up no more because she's actually a fan favorite. We don't really watch the show for you, Caesar. Okay, we really don't. All right. We watch the show for everybody else because at this point, you're disgusting to look at. I'm sorry to say that because of the things that you say to people, okay? You're very disgusting. You're very misogynistic. You call everybody a bitch. There was no reason for you to call that girl a bitch, okay? You called Donna a bitch and then you tried to fight Alex because you didn't want to hit Donna, so you wanted to hit her man. Then Teddy and them up there agreeing that, well, Alex should have had came through and said, Donna, be quiet. No, at this point in time, Alex, just because that's his girl, he ain't got no control over that girl like that. So you trying to say a man's supposed to control a woman and everything that she do? Is this what you trying to say? He came in and didn't even know what the fuck was going on. He came in the process of y'all going at it. Granted, Donna was wrong. Donna was wrong for up there trying to make it and insinuate the reason why Tati got this VP position was because she fucked around with Caesar or whatever and she was fucking dicks. That was wrong. Okay, that's slut shaming. People do that to you. Why would you do that to another woman? Okay, you basically put it out there. The only way that these women in this shop could get a heads up is if they fucking and doing sucking and fucking these niggas that's in the shop. That's what you're trying to imply, okay? People said that about you, but now you're going to say that about somebody else. You don't want that said about you. Why go say it about another woman? That's one thing. Second of all, Caesar putting this thing up there trying to get Tati to VP. On the one hand, Tati was the most qualified to do anything, to have any type of managerial position because if we go back to when Tati first came onto the show, Tati's resume said that she ran a few shops before, okay? So she know how to run a shop and she's always been about the business and about making money. On the other hand, he's doing this shit just to get back to Sky. You turned around and you made this girl VP, okay? And then you trying to say that this is a higher position than you even gave Sky. So if Sky was not your VP, why are you acting so fucking pissed off as if she was really doing something in the shop? What was her position if she wasn't VP? But you said she was second in command. You said you're CEO, Ted president, and now she's gonna be VP, Tati. But you never gave Sky that title. So what title did you get to Sky? And why are you bitching and moaning and crying about it? See, you don't make sense. You don't make sense, okay? And so Sky went back down to Miami. She's opening up her whole new shop. She's gonna do a grand opening, and this is where shit gets really petty. Okay, you want to throw a party, and you're thinking about this motherfucker who don't give a shit about you at this point in time. All right, throwing your grand opening and all that stuff, and then when they, of course, she wants to invite Black Ink. I will understand that. You know, you don't want to invite Caesar, fine, fuck that shit. You know, but you talking about something, you want this to be the you know, basically better than theirs and all that stuff because Caesar about to throw a party himself. You talking about some, you're under new management, Caesar. Let's get back to Caesar. You bring in money, this so-called money militia. You two tattoo artists and a apprentice, okay? One dude, like Walt said, looked like he probably didn't kill somebody, you know, a time or two, and you know, wouldn't have a problem doing it again. And then you got the other one who looked like a pretty boy, like, okay, whatever. And then you got this other one, this little girl that looked like a little church mouse. Okay, fine. So it's okay. I have no problem with him bringing new artists in because at this point in time, since he fired Donna and Alex, all of this, see, Alex is a casualty in this whole thing. Alex is a civilian who got hit by a fucking straight bullet and it wasn't even meant for him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so pissed off with that because when I looked at the preview for next week's episode, after you didn't fire Alex and Donna over Donna stuff, over you calling Donna a bitch and Donna calling you out or whatever, granted, Donna was wrong. Donna was wrong to go about the way that she did things, but you took it and you escalated. You trying to fight this girl. You trying to fight Alex or whatever. That was wrong as shit. If you don't want to, you didn't want to put your hands on her, why would you take it out on a nigga, okay? Why don't you just say that you fired for them to get the fuck out and for security to come get them? Why you have to take it to the point where you trying to fight somebody? You're a fucking boss. Bosses don't be threatening to put their hands on employees or anybody like that. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because that's easily grounds for them to get sued, okay? If Donna wanted to, and if Alex wanted to, they can sue your ass for wrongful termination, especially Alex, because Alex didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And the footage would be right there. See, this is what happened when motherfuckers want to start businesses and they don't know what business is about, okay? And they still, these street niggas who still think with the street mentality or whatever, thinking that they can get away with everything and they on this boss shit, but don't know what the fuck it really means to be a fucking boss, okay? Because Caesar, let me tell you this, just because you opened up a whole bunch of shops, that don't mean that you're a boss right now because your behavior says otherwise, okay? That's one, that's two, and that's three, bitch. So, moving on from that, you doing all this stuff to get to spike Sky. Like, why don't you just do shit for yourself, okay? Do shit for yourself. Put an example out there. You can never be a mentor. Once again, what does your daughter think? What example are you setting for your own child, okay? What example are you setting for the kids, your friends' children who are around you, who probably look up to you and see your rise to success and everything? You're not setting a very good example, and at this point, you don't give a shit because you wouldn't be doing the shit that you're doing, okay? That's another thing. Then, you know, Tati, you sucking up, okay, yeah, you got the position, yeah, you probably the most qualified, but I can understand why everybody else will feel some type of way because you just got there and now you're here. Walt could have got the position because he don't never do shit. So it's like, I understand why he there because he been there since the beginning and we ain't never seen Walt do shit. Okay, moving on from that, you want to throw a little party, and once again, the only person in the shop that's tattooing is a new person. Okay, he comes in right off the back and he got a whole new tattoo client to do and all that shit. Nobody that's an original has picked up a tattoo pencil yet, okay, a gun yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's just irritated me to look at this show and to see that at this point in time, what y'all known for is fighting and throwing parties, not really tattooing, okay? You don't tattoo. You throwing yet another party to declare that you're under new management. Why do people need to know that, okay? Why can't you just put a sign in the window under new management? Technically speaking, you're not really under new management because you're still being run by you, Caesar, okay? And like Donna said, you giving all these titles, they don't really mean shit, okay? They don't mean shit in this context, all right? Moving on from that, you having this party. Your VP is sloshed as fuck, okay? That's unprofessional, but you're in a party atmosphere, but this is what y'all do, so hey, it is what it is. Sky bring her, you know, people down there trying to interrupt the party and make it seem, you know, invite them to her little, dirty little secret opening boutique or whatever. And of course, Caesar, he don't really get pissed off. He just tell them to get out. Okay, that's fine because they were women. You can't get pissed off at this point because then everybody's going to see how much of a bitch you are. Next week, when they show, because Bay's getting married, Bay finally went on ahead and said, let's do this to Rob. It was very sad to see the whole scene with Rob and to find out that his father passed away from lung cancer. I think he only found out about it for 2 or 3 months, and he must have had stage 4 or something. It was very aggressive and terminal, and so it took him out. And at least he got to see the grandson, so that was a good thing. And so she was like, life's too short. Let me get my man. Go ahead and marry him. And that's what they did. So congratulations to them. She got this little bougie place up in Westchester, whatever. She talking to Caesar and want him to walk her down the aisle because he like a father figure to her. Bitch, I must have looked at her like, maybe you know something that we don't know. But okay, if that's that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. So at this point, the party's going on, and we see Tati so fucking drunk to the point that she's dancing with somebody else that ain't her man, and she's dancing very suggestively with this man. He got his hands all over her. Your nigga is over there. Oh, I said that with the ER. Your nigga is over there, okay? And you just doing all this stuff with him, and then you leave out with him. And Ted, you ain't do nothing? Okay, so I guess you over and you done with it. Ain't no talking, ain't no speaking, bitch. You left out with another nigga while I'm here. Okay, fine. You just ended the relationship. On the one hand, that's fucked up. On the other hand, it's karma for Ted. Ted, you done did that to a lot of women, so therefore that's a payback. Okay, so that's how I look at it. Moving on from that, let's just go to what's gonna happen next week. Okay, the whole thing with I don't give a fuck if Caesar put in on helping out with the wedding and renting things out or whatever. When Bay told him that she invited Donna and Alex, she has every right to invite people to her goddamn wedding that she won. That's her friend. And she also invited Richard. Okay? Regardless of what's going on, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. It is not the time nor the place. And this is where you show how much of a mature adult that you really are or you aren't. To the point where you cannot be in a room with somebody that you had a disagreement with, where you had a falling out with, and you can't be cordial. You can't just stay to yourself. You can't just shut the fuck up and let somebody else moment be cool and not ruin the moment because you got this issue with this person who is not there for you. They're there for Bay, okay? And you get in your fucking feelings and tell them you got something to say to me and you finna fight Alex and Donna and all that shit for what? What the fuck? Alex don't owe you shit. Alex don't owe you no fucking apology or whatever. Alex is not there for you, okay? So for you to get in your feelings over that, Richard was not there for you either, okay? You could have set your ass down now, or you could have excused yourself from the fucking festivities and waited until the fucking wedding happened. And then that's it. You didn't have to acknowledge or say anything. But see, you too fucking immature. You a grown ass 40-something-year-old man, and you too fucking immature to even do that. You can't even sit still and just let shit go, okay? You can't even put shit on pause for the sake of a good event like a fucking wedding. You always have to turn that shit around and make it about you. And you trash for that. You fucking trash for that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay? We should all be grown enough to just sit in the room, or if, like I said, you can't feel like you're gonna sit or you're gonna explode on this person, excuse yourself and then go to the wedding the next day. That's what you feel like. That's what you should do. You don't ruin somebody's fucking dinner because of your issues. That's what you do. Okay? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Anyway, that was Black Ink Crew. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Once again, it was a trash ass episode. I'm tired of this show. I really don't know if I will be back. It'll have to take a whole lot of changes for me to come back for a new season, just because at this point, as you can already tell, the reviews are getting shorter and shorter, and I'm just getting tired, and most of these reviews are me just going off and not even laughing and ha with it, because it's not nothing like that. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I apologize if it ain't what y'all used to or whatever, but I'm just giving y'all the real for what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.